All right, so today is August 8th, 2024. I think that this day and yesterday I've been feeling maybe a bit tired, a bit off. I'm glad that I've been sizing down. I did feel very sabotagey, I would say, today. I wanted to just keep trading until I was right, until I said, what am I doing and why am I doing it? And I need to step away from the charts. I took, I don't know, I'm sure I took. I should have taken three. So, right? I should have had yeah, four, added one. Yeah, I took three trades total. Um, the first trade was probably the best trade, but I didn't want to lose, so I exit early. And all the other trades that followed were just trades that were still part of that first trade, but I kept exiting early. First trade, I took four MES contracts, and the second one, I added one to it, and then the third one, I just said five. So the second trade probably hurt me the most, shouldn't have been in it. And then the last trade, the second least, and the first trade was perfect, but I exit early. So let me go over those trades. So I pull my folder up. We're gonna go back here. All right. So I did take a screenshot of each one of those trades. So this is, I believe, is the price action that took place in the morning that I missed. I made a note on this one. I'll open this up and I'll try to come back to it later if I remember. So the first trade, I noticed that we were pushing up into my level and then we had a strong sell push. I saw this red volume and then I marked this area here where it was our last buying attempt that got demolished, and I placed my stop loss here at 5352. 5352. You can see here we had somewhat of a push down. I did note this purple thing. This I shouldn't have been in the trade because of this one here. It's not showing any true selling. This is like maybe we sell, maybe we don't. So I got rid of the um lower volume bars for my 30 minute and just left the strongest volume bars because those are the ones that have been the most effective, the ones that move the market, the ones that actually where price actually bounce on the 30 minute. 5 minute can't still make sense of it, so I don't know. But on the 30 minute, I took it off. So if we go to here where my entry was and stop loss at 5352, which was this last buying up here, could have left it up here at 5355. I took the entry here, probably premature because the 5 minute did not actually give a nice true channel or level, but price did look good on the 1 minute. So I said, screw it, let's give it a shot. Stop loss here, main target is down here, major target is way down here. Let's give it a roll. So upon taking the trade, uh, yeah, upon taking the trade, price pushed down a little bit and then started reversing. I did not like that. I was micromanaging it on the 1 minute, not gonna lie. And I just didn't like the fact that we're creating a new channel. And I said, red, pull, small tangle, red. Red, pull, yeah. So I didn't like that we were creating a backward up movement. Even my stop loss was right here and we pushed up, I just took the exit. I said, I don't like the fact that we're pushing up. Maybe we'll go higher and reject because we're getting back into where I entered at. And I really don't have any main levels for selling points. So I exit and price went up here, held this, and then had a very nice channel and I entered again. Still stop loss at 53.50. I entered again. I think on this candle here, down here, before it closed. I should have just waited until it closed. I would have had a better entry. Needed to wait until it closed until to get a better entry. So 5342 would have been my better entry. But once again, just like the last one, price sharply reversed. This strong reversal engulfing this candle with this strong volume said, why are you still in this trade? Or I should exit this trade. And I exit. I respected this. I did not like the strong volume, the strong candle, demolishing this previous candle and eating it. So I said, let me exit before price gets worse. So we started having some long, strong move. So now imagine if I entered here at 42, my stop loss here, I probably would have been a little deeper into the money, and I would have been more keen to exit in the trade. Yeah, it's like a 2 point difference, but a 2 point difference is still a lot. For this, well, that would have been 10 points here on the trade versus what, maybe 8. But I was getting some good price movement, just not in my direction. Still, the 5352 area still intact. Third and final attempt of this trade, we had another channel. 5352 never got tested, because which is where my stop loss was up here, right? So we stop loss still could have been up here. I gave it another go, still holding below this volume here, right? And I said, screw it, let's go. Either we go or we don't. And then price said, we won't. And it started pushing up again like it did the last 2 times. And it pushed up, and I said, wow, that's a big candle. Let me get the heck out. So I got out. So those were my trades. 3 trades in the same area, hoping to get down to this area right here, or maybe even right here, which is my high Kandashi Doji area, where we had a volume on the 30-minute and a doji, which means that usually we retest and bounce. That would be our retest area. So if I go to the natural charts, I'll come back to this. If I go to the actual charts, you can see that we did come down to it, and we hit, just about hit our initial balance high, and then bounce, which was my target, on the first initial trade, right down here. This was my 3-to-1. We came down to it. I just had to wait almost a whole hour, which I've been waiting since the open to get a setup. So it was kind of hard to really stay in the trade when I didn't get exactly what I wanted, especially true red candles that said we're selling. Like this was like a true red candle that says that we're selling at 30. So but price just sold off right after. Right here, right? So price just sold off right after. So but this was where I was struggling with. This was the action that I saw. No, this was the action that I saw. This was the part of it, and then here, and then I entered right here, right? So 47 here, trying to go down here. So this is about 25 points, and I was risking about, I think I was risking like on the first trade, what was I risking? On the first trade, I was risking about 8 points. So if I let the first trade play out, right? So was 5 times 4 times 8. 160 would have been what I was risking. I end up losing something like that. An extra 148 bucks. Jumping in and out, trying to like time it. Alright, so that ended up hurting me more than it should had. And I was trying to get, what is that, 5344, let's just call it that. Actually, I can go to here, 5343.75. Let's go to the charts. So 5343.75, and I'm trying to get to that area down there, and we'll round it up. 5343.75. 5343.75. So somewhere right here. That is not what I need. Yeah, close enough. Alright, so 20 points. Alright, let's just say 20 points. So here now we have 5 times 4 times 20, which is what I was trying to get. Alright, which would have been 2.5 to 1, almost, I thought it was more like a 3 to 1, but 2.5 to 1. Right, this is what I was aiming for. And so that one trade would have netted me that, and I was aiming for actually a lot more higher, right, than this. So those are my trades. I should have just waited for a clear push down with volume. More so, I should have waited for a change of volume on the 30-minute mark, or a change of candle push on the 30-minute mark. We never really truly got that. We had this like weird thing going on, and I was trying to make sense of it, but we never got that. If anything, the continuation replay bounce right here would have been the better entry. Mark it like this, and then go to the 1 minute. And yeah, so go to the 1 minute. Like, probably have it like this. This goes into 40, so I'm gonna have it a little higher. Right, could have entered on this break, have stop loss tight here or down here. Let's make it up here. That's to the 1. Let's make it up there, and that's also to the 1. So push up, push down, wait, and then a major push right at the end. Right, that would have been the trade to have taken. This is 12 points to make 24 points. So that's that. Right now we filled that gap. Going over the trade that I missed of that picture. If I zoom in, we see that price bounced off of a level that I did not have marked. Right, I realized that here we had a strong volume selling that came up, and price did actually push down. And if you look here, we have a basing candle that was actually broken. And if you come over here, you see that price pulled back, tested that level, and bounced up. That was the trade that was missed, and probably the only good trade that showed up on the charts. I couldn't find anything after that. I was being patient the entire time. So that is at 52.80, 52.60, 52.60. So this is it right here. So price came down, tapped it, and then strongly reversed. So all the volume came. We had this little nice channel and then break. And then so with this one here, I'm just going to go into, oh, I did save it somewhere. I remember that I did that. Boom. Right, like that. And I said, okay, I'm going to enter right here, stop loss here, and just let it run. Boom, boom, boom. Just let it run, right? And from there we have risking 8 points. And this is like almost like an immediate 35 points, right? I probably would have taken 3 off here, 35 points on 5 MES. Right, boom, right? Risking, how much is this? 8, so on 10, right? So you have 5 times 3 times 35, that's 525, and I still have the other 2 left, right? So 2 times 5 times 35, right? Plus 525, right? So that's that. And just let the rest of it run as far as it can go, which would have been nice. We never got any 10K volume at all after that. So nothing to say that we should change direction. Nothing to say that we should change direction. Nothing to say that we should change direction. So no 10K, no directional change. Right? All the 5Ks in the world are not better than the 10K move. So yeah, so that was the only one. So what I'm going to do today, before I'm done with this recording right now, so what I'm going to do before the market opens, I am going to mark my levels now. Anything here is no longer needed. We did all that we could do with these. I'm going to leave this up here still because prices still seem to be respecting them. So now I'm looking for where did buying start. Buying already started here. Buying for that whole group. This is all buys. We had a sell right here, right? So this is gonna be, this might be significant. Might be. This was a little bit more because it has a less of a doji format. This is a doji, so I'm not sure how significant this is gonna be right here. And I need price to move away from it. Right here, price moved away from it. Price has not moved away from this area. I am going to mark it with a large arrow, but I think as far as me marking my charts, I think I'm basically done for right now. I cannot force the market to give me something that's not there. So that's where I'm at already with everything. Let me mark this one here and I'll come back to it later. And then I'll go back to here so I can look at it at if I have any red candles in this area. Do I have any red candles in this area? Let's do this. Boom. Alright. Look for any red candles in this area. We have one here, and we have some right here. Alright. Looks like that's what we came down to, actually. Though it was also part of the Heikin Nashi level, I think this is what we came down to. That's where we bounced off of, right? Okay. So that's kind of where we're at with everything. Yep, that's where we bounce off of. Bam, but it's a lot cleaner on the doji format that I marked. So that was where my buy should have came from. I should have just waited for that one. All right, so that's it for today. Maybe I'll keep that one there.